Welcome to Tea with Cubes.
Hi Facebook. Hello.
Hi Facebook.
Hello
Facebook.
Hi YouTube.
Hi YouTube. Hi Instagram. Is
Instagram.
Hi.
Hello.
Look who we have today.
I don't know why she's on her phone though.
No, she has to tell her people that yeah, miracle one, and she has to tell them that they should log on to Tea with Cubes as well. Hi guys, we're actually live now on Tea with Cubes with our special guest.
Hi.
So you guys log on to Tea with Cubes now, and congratulations to Miracle for winning BB Niger.
You can't reward bad behavior. Okay.
Whoa, hey. I don't know what's happening, but okay.
But one of you all has to use your phone to go.
I will. I'll use mine.
My own will be on too.
But I think that we should just put it close by so that maybe we can all view it.
Sorry
How's
guys,
everybody's week been?
we are starting a bit late.
What have you guys been doing? There's nobody on Facebook. We're waiting a few minutes. Maybe they'll show up. We know it's Big Brother Nigeria, but they've announced, so everybody
Exactly. So everybody has to
just
switch
come.
over.
I mean, they've already announced the winner. We know who the winner is.
Not like I was watching Big Brother Nigeria, but hey.
I watched it after that fight.
But that was last week.
Yeah, so I've only watched it for 2
No,
weeks.
but that was
This is the
last
second
week.
week.
This is 1 week. Today is the end. It
No,
was
this is the second Sunday now.
Yeah, that's 1 week. It's 7 days.
2 Sundays. I watched 2 Sundays.
Okay.
I watched 2 Sundays.
Okay, Aduzo is online. Hey, what's up?
Hi.
How you doing?
What's your name?
Oh, okay. Okay,
And I'm the
so
one that do not disturb.
as y'all can see, we have the fabulous
Zizi,
Zizi.
who's on her
Hey.
phone. She's such a millennial.
First of all,
Well, no,
Don't
let's
first of
no,
all.
we're not,
First of all.
we're not even starting yet.
Well,
We're not even
no,
y'all
starting yet.
are talking about, I hope my phone is this, I hope my phone, I'm trying to help you guys out.
I'm logged in
Wait,
so I can see.
wait a minute. You're trying to help us do what?
If
Did
you
you
guys
tell
don't
your
know,
friends?
by the way,
That's what I was doing,
Did you
but
tell
you
your friends
guys,
to log on?
that is what I was doing, but you guys, you older generation said,
That's older. Why the same generation?
I know.
excuse me.
Okay, shall put your phone
We
here.
are actually in the same generation, just FYI. Anyways, you guys, if you don't know, this is Miss Zizi. Miss Zizi is our producer, director,
I'm your
everything,
manager,
PR,
director,
everything, publicist, everything.
makeup artist.
She has not given us a contract to sign yet.
No, I
but
actually have boss.
Where's the
We'll talk
contract?
Okay.
Where's the
You want to
contract?
sound like Stevie J?
No,
Really?
I don't know who CJ is. And Dilly Designs is online. Hey, what's
Hi,
up,
Dilly
Designs?
Designs.
Okay. Welcome everybody to our Tea with Cubes taping. This is our, I don't even know how many episodes we have now. Maybe like
8.
7, 8?
I
don't know.
think 8.
I don't know, but it's
No, I
amazing
think
that
someone's having trouble logging on.
someone's
today
having trouble
is
logging
today.
on Facebook.
Today is the day, but we're on there.
But anyways, welcome to today's taping of Tea with Cubes. We had one last week where it was very lively and, you know, what did we talk about last week? We talked about social media.
Social media
Yes.
We
trials.
talked about social media. Today we're talking about
Yes, you do.
entitled.
Hey.
Hi. Yesterday. Oh. Hi.
Hi. Mwah, mwah.
Today we're talking about
I guess it's your friend.
what's our topic today?
Oh, okay.
Entitled millennials. But you guys know that before we get into the main topic of the day, we like to discuss hot topics that have happened in the past week.
Yes.
But before we get to the hot topics, yesterday was Husband Appreciation Day.
Oh, it was.
Oh, really?
It was. I saw it this morning on Instagram.
Awkward.
So I know awkward for you,
Awkward for me, Sha.
awkward for us.
Yeah.
Anyways, to the husbands, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate it. Okay,
Happy appreciation. Okay. So,
let's
First.
get into our hot topics.
Starbucks.
Yes.
So, we all know what, well, those
If
of
you don't know
if
that.
you don't know. Has it been up to 2 weeks now? Or is it just
Oh,
over a
Hi,
week?
Zega.
Or is it over a week?
Over a week.
What's up?
Hey.
Nigga?
The case
Hi.
where 2 African American males were inside the Starbucks coffee shop and they're just sitting down there, mind their business, actually waiting for a third friend of theirs. When
It's not a business partner. Was it a friend?
well, I don't know, even
Whoever
if
it
was
is, they're
even
waiting
if-
for somebody.
waiting for somebody, and then the barista at this particular Starbucks comes up to them and tells them like, I'm sorry, but y'all need to go.
Was it the barista or the manager?
Same difference, they're all in one.
No.
Well,
No, the barista can double as a manager.
which is true. But at this point, I'm sorry, they're all together. Anyways, tells them that you have to go, and to them they're like, but we're not doing anything, we're just sitting down, waiting for somebody. And before you know what happened, the person goes ahead and calls the cops on them. And I think to me what annoyed me in this part is that the cops did not even like pretty much try to get their own side of the story like per se, but instead cuffed them up and told them to vacate that particular Starbucks. So there is a boycott going on.
I'm not boycotting Starbucks.
Me either. Yeah,
You
me either.
should.
Let me know. Actually,
No.
But let me say no, because
You should.
Didi was reading the story, and I didn't read it. I didn't watch his. No. My sister, I didn't watch the live read. I didn't watch their interview, but from their interview, there were a lot of holes in their story because I know someone came out. Even Charlemagne was like, "Yeah, this Starbucks boycott." There was a lot of holes in their story that led to them
Hi,
being
Club Vicky.
escorted
How are you?
from the premises. Now, the other boy who was at Starbucks that had the
bathroom boy.
The bathroom boy. Now, for that, I can.
Yeah, but
not
that's
for these
a
two boys.
different story because, funny enough, if this one did not happen or if this story did not come out, no one would have really paid attention to the first one
But-
that happened.
Apparently,
bathroom
this is
boy.
normal at Starbucks.
But
Yeah,
who's the bathroom
apparently.
boy? What happened with the
There's
bathroom
another
boy?
one.
But let me
Yeah,
tell
so
you guys
the bathroom
something.
What happened
boy,
with the
he
bathroom boy?
went. Okay, so there was a white kid I want to say the kid. He doesn't look
Young
that
adult.
old, but he went in to use the lavatories,
Restroom.
and then the black boy had been waiting or went ahead and asked them for the key, and they were like, "Are you a paying customer? It's for paying customers only." Then along comes this Johnny and says, "I want to use the bathroom," and they gave him the key.
Yeah.
And he went to his
And
bathroom,
Johnny
and then the
was
boy
like,
came and was like, "Did you buy something? How did you?" He was like, "No, I'm gonna buy it though." He was like, "But did you buy it before you used the bathroom?"
So the black boy had
And
not bought anything.
he did not buy anything either,
And he just walked out.
and he just got the key.
I didn't even know that they locked their
Oh,
bathroom.
wow.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. So
Some stores
I
do.
think it depends on the states because here in Georgia, all the
yeah,
bathrooms
they'll-
are open.
Yeah,
You can't
that's
walk in.
weird.
So I think
Sorry,
it
guys,
depends
I
on
need
the
tea.
state.
It's raining outside.
But apparently this is normal at Starbucks. This is normal.
Well, okay. I mean,
So we should boycott.
I don't know about
Not just for
me.
black people, for everybody that's
But
not.
Starbucks, even when I went to the mall a couple days ago, the Starbucks at the mall was closed.
Well, I mean, they are going to close. What's that their date? 29, May 29th.
Excuse me. Wait. Sorry.
For ethical,
No, but wait. I take offense to that
very
question. No.
Wait, what?
How dare you ask
Oh my
what's
gosh.
that their date when you know perfectly well that it's my birthday?
Well,
Well,
we
right
don't
about
need to
now,
go into all of that.
Because it is my birthday.
Okay.
The only reason why I'll boycott Starbucks is because they're having their silly training on my birthday. Why are you closing your stores
Well,
on my
I
birthday?
guarantee
No, but I
you were
even-
not going to go to Starbucks on your birthday.
Yeah,
Yes,
but even
I know. You
Yeah,
don't
wait.
know that.
No, not even
I
that.
always get like a Starbucks birthday thing.
at Starbucks on your
birthday.
I mean,
But it's for 2 days.
I don't know.
But it's for 2
I-
days.
it
It's for
does-
2 days. It's from the 29th to the 31st. It's a 2-day window.
as long as I get
Boycott
my birthday.
But
Starbucks.
you should at least
You
for a
should.
little while
But that's
because
what's
there's
wrong with
money.
us.
There is money.
Yeah.
The bottom line. If it hits the bottom line, then they get it. They get that. And you guys know I'm not that person that's gonna be like, oh,
Nene
Right
right
I
now-
get it. I
Nene
don't.
right now has about
I get that there are
$25 on her Starbucks
issues.
card.
Yeah, and I frequent Starbucks a lot.
Yeah.
Like I'm that person that when I have enough stars, I get like rewards, and I buy to increase my stars. I'm a gold member, been a gold member for a while. So I mean, I am a Starbucker. However, I will refuse to pay for until you guys get your training done.
I think the training should be worldwide.
Do you have any
though.
free stuff right now, you guys?
I may have one reward on my
Can you
card.
get me a cup of
No.
coffee then?
Well, we'll see, Kiki. I don't
You're
really use them for
boycotting
coffee.
Starbucks.
I use them for like.
Excuse me, why should I
But
have
why
to
are you
boycott?
boycotting
You have to
Starbucks?
boycott them.
What'd you say?
You say you're
I
not
don't even drink
boycotting.
Starbucks, so there's nothing like.
For it's
I have like I'm not the type of person that wakes up in the morning and be like, oh, Starbucks. Like I have a coffee machine at home, so I can do that and eat.
At least
but I don't go to
until they get their
Starbucks. So to me,
ethical training done.
Anyways, that's
It's
the
not
whole
a
thing about the
boycott.
Starbucks boycott. Some of you can boycott, some of you
no, all of us band together and boycott.
I'm sorry.
Drink black. That's what they say.
I'm
But
not
you
black.
know that
You
it's a bottom
cannot.
line.
I don't care.
Drink black.
You shall not speak for me. I am not boycotting no Starbucks.
No, I'm not saying, but I'm saying you
So when will you
understand why
stand with your
they're
people?
saying.
When will you stand
Hold
with your
on,
people?
but I'm saying that you
She wants
understand.
Black Panther.
NFL.
I'm saying that you understand why they're coming.
No, obviously. No.
Yeah.
I mean, if I didn't, that'd be silly of me. I do understand why they're doing the boycott. I'm just saying, I personally, I will not.
Yeah, I mean,
You
and
know.
that's individual.
Exactly. Exactly.
Listen, you have the right to protest whatever you want to protest, and the right to not protest whatever you don't want to protest.
Yeah, I think the reason why.
And
this
excuse me, ma'am,
happens-
talking about why didn't I boycott the
It is the
NFL?
bottom
I know you
line.
were over here in my house
No,
watching
but that
the
was
Super Bowl.
even after the playoffs. But I did not watch
We're not gonna
the
do
whole
all-
13
get into
games.
all
I
of
did
that.
not
It
watch.
doesn't matter. You
You don't-
just ended up watching the Super Bowl. Anyways, next one. Wendy Williams and the Clark sisters.
First of all, this topic I really don't even understand because I don't know who the Clark sisters
Please,
are.
can you not
Okay,
say
don't
that?
say that.
I'm not going to not say that. I don't
Please,
know who
can
the
you
Clark
not?
sisters are.
Then
I'm
you
sorry.
need to do some
You guys
research
are- no.
because you know about
You
this.
guys on
my
Instagram,
God.
please.
I feel
if
like
you know
you
who
should
the
not
Clark
say that.
sisters are, please put up your hands. If you don't know who the Clark sisters are, then
I mean,
please join me and
No,
tell me that
I
you
want
don't know
you
who the Clark
to
sisters
know
are.
that we talked about this, so you should have done some
No.
research before today.
Well, no.
To know
I have
who
a
they
child
are.
and I have a job, and no,
What?
sorry.
Excuse me.
I
What
have
does that
things
do
to
with
do.
anything?
I have a
So
lot
do
of
the rest
things.
of us.
Yes, but I have a lot of things to do, and I
And
just didn't have that time to go look for who the Clark sisters are.
Before child and marriage and all of that, there were the Clark sisters.
All I'm trying to say is that if you know Jay-Z, you know the Clark sisters.
I know
There's
Jay-Z,
no-
Because they
and
did
I
a
do not
song
know
with
the
you,
Clark
right?
There's no
sisters.
if not some babies.
But
If you
I
can
do
know
not know who
Beyonce and Jay-Z, you have to know the Clark
Well,
sisters. They're
Sorry,
like,
but I don't.
It doesn't really matter.
you know BB and Stevie
Hi,
Wonder,
Miss
you know the
Vinia.
Clark
Hello.
sisters.
I know
Welcome.
Vinia and Cece, and
Hi,
I don't
Miss
know the
Vinia.
Clark sisters. Like,
Anyway,
whatever.
Wendy Williams was out of line. I love the fact that Kiki Shed dragged her with that gospel drag. She dragged her for film on the social media.
Everybody dragged.
Yeah,
Everybody
don't
dragged.
come for the
Everybody
sisters
dragged.
now.
And you know, okay,
Which is
do
necessary.
you know what I also
Very,
found
very
funny?
necessary.
What I found funny is, I mean, Wendy is the one who, like, Michelle Williams is.
Michelle Williams is engaged, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
thank you.
I'm just saying, like,
Very happy for
that's
her.
more interesting to me than the Clark sisters. Sorry.
Okay.
Wow.
Anyways,
Sorry.
so you have Wendy, right? Who, you know,
Yesterday knows
was
the Clark
like,
sisters. Congratulations, yesterday.
was like,
Woo! Thanks for knowing them.
Thank you,
Whatever.
yesterday.
Whatever. Okay.
Somebody
else-
that's a
somebody else
better
has
person
it.
right there.
Whatever.
What was that?
Hi.
Hi.
So okay, so what did I say about Michelle? Okay, so here you have Michelle who just got engaged, right? And then when the news came out, you now have Miss Wendy who was like, oh, you know, congratulations to Michelle. I know, saying all this stuff, but what I liked was that Michelle was like, look here, you spoke about my Clark sisters, and she was like, Clark sisters are I mean, she had her things in capital letters. I'm
They
like,
paved
exactly.
the way for every gospel.
Yeah.
Well, not every, but
Girl,
a lot of
your
them,
female
they paved the
being-
way.
They paved
Yes.
it for you.
when you please.
Then she now did this rebuttal talking about you should come to my show. I'm gonna reach out to you guys so that we can sing here and
No,
sing
the
this
one that
song.
no,
And I'm
no.
like,
And with that her
wow.
thing is, she was all like, what? She's like,
Pack some
pack some pretty dresses.
Yeah, I'm like, by
I
the
was
way,
like, are you really
we
being
ain't checking for
serious
you.
right now?
That
That was
I'm
not an
honest.
apology.
Thank you. What
That
kind
was
of
not an
back
apology.
upside down type of apology are you trying to do? I don't even think she was trying to apologize.
She wasn't.
She was not apologizing.
she was trying to. What she was trying to do was
that
damage
was-
control
yeah,
pretty much.
That was a lot of PR work
yeah,
right
they
there.
were gonna come for her
Me?
anyways.
Me, if I were their cousin, I'd be like, see, go to that show and be like, look here, Miss Wendy.
No, you just need to turn her down on every
No,
aspect.
no.
And you
She
go
mean they're going
for-
to pay my flight? They're going
No,
to pay my
you
hotel
just
and
go
everything?
for other shows because of that, the Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, like they're now a hot topic. Good Morning America, all those people will book them. So you just keep on turning Wendy down and answering every other person.
I do
She
think
will
they
be-
need to go on Wendy though.
I would say they
I
should
know,
go
There's
Wendy.
no need.
Yeah, no, because here's why. Because we have to practice what we preach. At the
No,
end of
but
the
going
day-
on Wendy Williams the negative, like Wendy
No,
Williams.
it's
No,
not
no,
negative.
don't be negative.
Look, this is my thing. Why are you giving Wendy Williams a platform for her to. She already insulted you. Why are you giving her a platform?
Because guess what?
To explain
Jesus
herself and
said,
explain her
turn
insult?
the other cheek.
No, we're
So
turning the
we're
other cheek by
going to
going to
practice.
Jimmy Fallon.
That's not turning the other cheek.
But
No,
Jimmy
that
Fallon
is-
is not on at the same time as Wendy
No, but what
Williams,
I'm
so
trying
we
to
don't
say,
really
we'll turn
compete
the other
with
cheek and go to
Wendy.
the sister circle. We'll turn the other cheek and
No,
go to
we're not going
the
to
real.
sister circle that has no clout.
You know what I would
We
like?
can go to the real.
Okay.
We can go to Good
Like I
Morning
said,
America.
not as
We can
much
go to
as
the
Wendy.
talk. Yes, these people have more. They have.
But here's the
as
thing,
much
though.
class as Wendy.
But we're
Don't
going
give her
to.
the
But here's
platform.
why we need to go, because we need to go and we need to represent Jesus Christ to the
But
audience.
that's what
Because
representing-
Wendy has a trait. She has a trait of doing these things to people. So everybody knows when the class, especially Dorinda, when Dorinda gets there, Dorinda is going to check Wendy all
so
the way.
this is
And
my
that's why
name
that's
of-
why I feel
Okay,
like
so
you're
they
going back.
definitely should
But
go.
this is my
They
show.
should
They're
go.
going back to her show to read her fulfilled, to check her.
They're not going to read her for
No,
fail.
no.
They're just going to explain to her kindly that
Yeah, but
those,
why are you
those
explaining-
were not appropriate, and you need to show that at the end of the day we're
How- their
Christians
accolades speak
and
for
we are
themselves.
not.
Okay,
This is not the
no,
kind
the
of behavior that
accolades
we
will speak for
portray.
themselves. But even when Wendy said it, Wendy was pretty much saying that they didn't even have any accolades.
Yeah, and she can go and read about us. We can send her
reach
a
to
Wikipedia
her.
page.
Reach
El-
to
I don't
her.
want to go on
Hey,
her
El-
show.
Which at that point is like, come on now,
Kiara.
Wendy, sometimes,
Kiara.
you know,
Hi.
you and your PR
Hi, Kiara.
people, I know sometimes, like, yeah, her mouth just tends to run up, and unfortunately, this was one that her mouth ran up because she says stuff that's not true, especially with them not even ever having a Billboard award. I mean, come on. It's like, sometimes they don't just speak thinking that you know what you're saying.
Can I ask a question though?
Mhm.
How do you guys know the Clark sisters?
You listen to
What do you
gospel
mean?
music.
Yeah, we listen to
Gospel
gospel
music.
music.
So people saying I don't listen to gospel music.
Hi, Anne. Hi, Vicky.
I-
Well,
Is it like on what
The
channel do you
Bishop
listen to
And
gospel
Anita.
music?
on the
Like
radio,
on the, is it on the radio?
One
When
of
you
the-
talk
2.5,
contemporary gospel of
there's
Pandora.
97.1 that
I
plays
don't have
all of
Pandora.
them. 97.1.
97.1.
I do
One
that.
or two
to
point five.
Victory. No, I
One.
listen to Victory.
Which one is Victory?
Then-
91.5.
Okay, we don't know 91.5.
I do-
You don't know 91.5?
We know
Well, there's
91.5.
91.7.
91.7 is the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, Emmanuel
I think
broadcast.
Emmanuel,
I listen to 91.5. That's
Did you
Victory.
listen to the fish?
The fish one, but the fish
fish,
will
they won't
not
play
they
them,
will
yeah,
not
they won't
play
play
the
the
fish.
Transparently.
Yeah, and
No, I
and then
listen
if you
to all
have
of them.
Anyway.
then if you have XM radio,
So
it's
they
on
have like
Franklin's
new music,
stuff.
Yeah,
like this year. or
yeah,
last
but
year.
Okay, but you
they're-
do know Kiki shared though, right?
I know the name. I don't know if her music.
Huh.
Okay,
But
but
Tasha Cobbs.
but
She
the
sang a song with Tasha Cobbs. Like I'm concerned.
I know
Wait.
Tasha Cobbs.
but the
I
Clark
have one
sisters,
song on my.
but the Clark sisters they're in the old gospel genre.
See,
like they don't have contemporary gospel like
Girl, I'm
Travis,
50.
Travis, whatever his name is. What's his name?
Travis Green.
Hi,
Travis
Stella.
Green
Hi,
and all those
Ann.
people.
Hi, Ann. Hi, Stella.
So, but they sing like old style gospel, which is great, and I think that they're now partnering with new like Tasha Cobbs and all these people.
Hi,
too.
Auntie Stella. Yes, and things like.
But their music is good.
I mean, no,
Make you
okay,
jump,
look,
shout.
Clark sisters are the OG when it comes to gospel music.
Okay, I don't
So-
know that. Obviously,
need
obviously,
to go and-
Anyway,
I
that-
don't
that-
listen to gospel music.
That's your homework.
Google it.
That's your homework.
Google it. Trap
Google it.
gospel.
Take it to the
But I don't
project.
listen to trap
I know, right?
gospel.
Trap gospel.
No, let me tell you guys what I listen
I
to.
listen to
actually music.
Let
Talk
me
to
tell
Reverend
you.
Christ.
Let me tell you what I listen to.
Yeah.
It's called NPR. That's what I listen to.
But I listen to
NPR.
NPR.
But we listen to
Oh, but
NPR,
that's
that
all
doesn't
I
mean
listen
what-
to.
In the morning, I gotta give God my shout of
Yeah, you
praise.
gotta give me a
Yeah,
shout
but I
offering.
listen to-
Like Nigerians will call it a shout offering. You have to
On the way to work, gotta
give
give
me
God
a
my
shout offering.
No, but the thing is, even when I put on like gospel stations in the morning, I turn it off if it's music because I want to hear something.
But
Like,
the
I
music
thought-
is
no,
message,
no.
though.
I prefer talk radio to music.
But they talk. No. They talk. It
They
depends on the station you're.
Shout
That's 1 or
out to
2.5. Erica Campbell in the morning
Yeah,
at
she
9
be
o'clock.
talking.
She be
No, but
talking
9
all
o'clock
the
I'm inside
time.
work already. Remember, I leave.
No,
I
she
leave-
starts at
I
5
leave
a.m.
5
Okay,
a.m., yeah.
as long as there's a long segment of speaking.
Yes,
and talking,
there's a lot of
that's
even
what
on
I
that one
prefer.
that
At 91.7.
in the morning.
Yeah.
Andy Stanley or somebody
They have
else.
different things.
They have different people.
They
Because
don't
I
have
have
prayer
to be
time.
Yeah, they have prayer
I have to be
time.
inside work by 7 o'clock. So anything between like 6 and 7, I don't want any like not noise, but like I just want to hear someone
But the music.
talking and telling me
But the
something.
music is prophetic.
Joy 93.3 Talk 2.
There you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
See, that's another one.
Okay, put that down. 93.3.
Hi, Brie.
That's
You
another
guys,
one.
then
it's
if you
Brian's
listen-
baby's birthday very soon. Happy birthday!
Oh, when is
Happy-
it?
It's is it not in 2 days or 3 days?
Oh, that's soon.
Well, Priya,
yeah.
just go ahead and tell us what day exactly it is.
Yeah.
We'll have a birthday party for you. Okay. Now.
Alright, now
Why are you
time.
looking
I'll
at
take
me sideways?
Hi, Christy.
Hi, Christy.
Let's-
Okay, yes, wait. On our last hot topic, which will take us
One
into
that you
today's
like.
topic. Eh?
This is one that you like.
The president
President of
of
Nigeria.
Next.
Our own God's own
Ain't got
country.
no next.
God's own country.
This is your president too.
No, hang on. God's own country, the giant of Africa, our president went to go and fall our hand in London.
Oh my God.
Does he know that we are planning to go for Prince Harry's wedding? Then we'll go and
Your
fall our hand.
priorities are in the wrong places. That's what you're
No,
talking about.
we'll now get to Harry's wedding and they'll come and tell us that we are lazy.
For you.
Why are we not lazy? That's the question I'm asking.
So let's get this. Okay, just background.
Thank you.
President Buhari, president of Nigeria, was in England this week for it was heads of Commonwealth. The heads of Commonwealth countries. He was there for their meeting or whatever this week. And during an interview, he said that Nigerian youths are lazy. What was the actual
They pretty
statement?
much they said that they are lazy, that they wait for the government to come and pretty much like to help them out or come to their aid.
We like do everything for them.
Yes.
That's paraphrasing.
So
I
that
would
is
like to know what the
paraphrasing.
actual quote is.
Oh, it's right there. Just Google Buhari's Commonwealth and the his speech comes up with the video.
Buhari.
So you're going to do that right now?
Nigeria.
Oh, wow.
Youth.
Okay. So anyways, after
maybe
that
an action for you.
came out, hashtag I'm not lazy started trending on Twitter Nigeria. And hashtag I'm not lazy is pretty much like, people in Nigeria, not even Nigeria, even here itself. Well, no, more in Nigeria because it was referring to the youth in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So those who have their own businesses, their own hustle or whatever, they start coming out with what they do. And it's like, okay, here I am, a graduate of XYZ college, and this is what I'm doing for myself. This is like, for a living. So I don't see how I'm lazy. So hashtag I'm not lazy. Okay? So all of that. Meanwhile, has he even come out to say anything about it?
Not that I know.
Buhari is not going to speak. He says what he wants and goes back to sleep.
So his people have never done any kind of damage control.
Are you
They
kidding?
have no. They said that the
Nigeria.
statement has been twisted.
They said it was out of context,
They
but
said
there's no out
they
of
said
context.
See,
statement
I
was
watched it and that
twisted
thing was
that-
no way no out of context. That
No, I
dude,
think what he did
that
for
dude
the
was
most
saying-
part is that he generalized.
he did.
It was a
He
very
made
generalized
a big
statement.
generalization because they are Nigerian youths that are lazy. They are Nigerian youths that are extremely hardworking.
Yeah.
Yes.
And for the most part, I would actually say that the percentage of Nigerian youth that are actually not lazy is greater than the part that are lazy. Because Nigeria is
Yes.
really a hustling
It's a
country.
hustling
Like
culture. Our culture is to
everybody,
hustle.
like everybody hustles. Like I was having a conversation with a friend of mine. I'm like, in this same Nigeria where there's no money, there's no this and that. I know people who have made millions, and it's not because of they're sitting down or they're taking there's no money. They're hustling. We hustle. We don't want to be where
What
we
exactly is the meaning
So-
of hustle?
Hustle
when
is
you're doing,
you're doing
grind.
whatever.
You're on your
Yeah.
grind.
No, what is on your grind? Let's
You're
let's
doing
say
whatever
no,
you
let's
can
say
to
it
have
in
to
layman's
make-
terms. Like you're doing whatever
How
it
you
takes.
doing?
I'm working.
how you doing?
No,
I don't
and
want no, I don't want to say
What
I'm doing
exactly
whatever
is
it takes.
hustling?
No, I don't want to say whatever it takes because there are some people who are doing unscrupulous
okay,
things to
let's
make
say
money.
legal.
They are doing legal,
ethical things.
moral,
ethical,
legal, ethical, and moral things to
get ahead.
to make
Yeah.
money
But
and
that's
to
not
provide
hustling,
a
though.
living
That's
for
just-
themselves.
No, it's not. No, then it could be also just working, but at the same time, imagine if, like, let's say you have a job, right? I don't know what I can say. You're a cashier somewhere, right? But it's not making ends meet for you. But you know that you can do something else while still keeping it your cashier job because maybe it works with your time. And then whatever it is you're now doing on that side, that's your hustle.
Yeah.
Because that is now also now bringing in this
Another
extra.
Like, see, guess what,
Several
Nene?
streams of
Guess what?
income.
Guess what? This is a hustle. It's just not making money yet, but this is a hustle.
You just gonna put us on blast like that, huh? Anyways, so Buhari's statement, I'm not lazy, or Nigerian youth being lazy. Who do you think he was referring to? I think, right? He was probably referring to the, those who come from the extremely wealthy backgrounds. So that those who, like, let's say their parents might be maybe in politics or in this one where they know that even though my father or my mother is here, they really don't have to do much to get ahead. So kind of like they know that if I just say, okay, I want a job, whatever, daddy can easily just get me something like that.
Well,
By that scenario, that is the help of the government.
I won't particularly say they are lazy, just because Nigerian culture in itself it's not like the American culture. It doesn't. We can't get ahead. We can't get that far ahead without help. So it's a who you know. So in order for us to get anywhere, we actually have to make those connections.
Yeah,
we actually have to use our
connections.
parents' connection. Most of us don't want to, but we have to. Now, who I think he was addressing as lazy, I think he was looking at it from a political standpoint. We want
Tega, what did you disagree about? Let's hear you.
We want this to change in the nation. We want that to change in the nation, but we're not doing anything about it.
I think that's what
where
he
I
meant.
think he was coming from.
I think that's what he meant by wanting help from the government, because a lot of Nigerian youths they complain a lot, right? And they blame pretty much everything on this because the government is
Mabinu Tega.
It might.
I know Tega is not from because Tega is from a politician family. Tega's father is IG of police. Yeah, she's like, stop it.
You know what?
He was
Referring to his children. Oh, okay.
She's joking.
Was he? Sorry. Let me go back to Tega. The minute Tega said I disagree, I was just like, I don't even remember. I was like,
she's come for her already.
Tega risky, Mabinu. Don't worry, I'm not talking about you. Relax yourself. It's good that you're on.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
Okay.
Our YouTube this thing is on. It's been on.
Oh, she said none of his kids
Look at it. It's on the
have
other
jobs
side.
or hustles.
Oh. Oh no.
That's true. Are they working?
No, I actually saw a meme that one of them, his name is
Yusuf.
or something.
He's the one that had the
He does-
accident.
I don't know anything. I just saw a picture and it says none of
They
them.
were
He
waiting
doesn't
for
have
oil
job.
money.